Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are out at Fallasburg Park on a snow day. It's a little brisk, windy. Some sun, some clouds.
It's February 10th. Luke turns 17 tomorrow.
Woo.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yeah, we got a snow day because we had some slippery roads around home, but mostly no snow here. So we're going to play Fallasburg for the first time.
Yeah, neither one of us have ever played this.
Never played it, amazingly. So here we go.
There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the booth where it isn't a booth. We got Team Taylor commentary bringing you some Fallasburg action.
Yeah, it's been a minute, as they say nowadays, since we did one of these. So it's good to be back.
Yep. Hole 1 here, par 4. I believe it's 575 feet, slightly uphill. As you see here, that absolutely rips on one and puts it right where you don't want to be.
Mashed it. My old first run nuke.
Right in the middle.
It's actually not that bad.
No.
I'm back away from this these bushy things far enough that I can do a hyzer around them without too much trouble.
Yeah. Basically, after your first shot here, yes.
There's two main lanes, one to the right, one to the left.
Yes. And that wind really just affecting my roller play there.
It's a little windy.
But yeah, if you do not get past these trees, you have to pick a side to go to. For a tricky approach into a wooded green, you see I'm taking the play for a 4 route here.
Your roller got smashed by the wind.
Yeah, and my drive took a weird bounce. It was really windy out there today in some parts, so
it really wasn't fair. I mean,
so unfair,
Yeah.
And that almost spat out.
I
started my day off.
I do like that. I do like that hole though. I think it's a good par 4.
Yeah. Hole 2, this one's a little bit tricky, a little bit weird. You fly straight down this corridor for a little bit, and then you finish to the left at the end. It's a blind shot. We both make rookie mistakes here.
Yeah, basically. We went and looked at it. The right side scares you, I think. Probably a lot of people do that because this left side is beat down. So I'm like, I don't know, close to 50 feet away here.
Yeah, we got the up-close Josh Taylor look. Zoom out, line up perfectly.
Just wide.
Just wide. It was a good bid, though. Good height.
So you want to hold the drive a lot straighter than both of us did without it turning over to the right, though.
I really thought I made
If you do that and miss a couple of trees, you're probably parked.
Yes. Very doable hole. Hole 3. This one, it's tricky. It's fair. You're trying to play your drive way right around this tight corner here.
Yeah, I believe it's about 260. And there's a fair fairway all the way, but you do want to get around a certain number of trees.
Yes, and push right.
Yeah.
It's hard to park this hole with a forehand.
Yeah.
Hard to do with a backhand as well. Nice putt there from you. Getting your day started off nice.
25-footer.
Yeah.
Captain, both of us with the captain's raptor there.
Yeah. Nice. All right, start out here. So far, pretty attackable, of course. Hole 4. Yeah. I think it's probably about, 270. It's straight.
Something about that.
Straight the whole way.
Yeah, you can see it right there, dead ahead. I threw a buzz. In hindsight, I think I would probably go putter because I'm pretty comfortable doing putter up to 260-ish, 270.
Yep.
And all you want to do is go straight and kind of slide it right up to it.
Yeah.
I think the buzz was a bit overkill for me.
Yeah. I threw a Luna there, turned over quite a bit too much. And I did not see these bushes up here by the basket. I thought it was a much more open, kind of hollowed out area. But the green is actually pretty tight surrounding the basket.
Yeah, so you want to stay straight at it.
Yeah, we both got 3s there, though. This hole is tricky.
Then we walked to this.
Yes.
There's also 24 holes here, I think. We only did the 18 because it was cold and Luke had basketball practice later in the day. And we're only doing 18 in our tournament. But this one is a bruiser.
Yes. As you guys can see, by the way, I'm playing the hole so far.
It's uphill the entire way. It's 500-something feet.
Yeah, it's just 500.
Up
pretty much right
tunnel.
On the top. Yes. And the rough on either side is very hard to scramble from.
Yeah, so I went Z crank on my first shot, the green one, and then that was my Z stalker.
So far, you're playing the hole pretty much just how you want to be, just a little short.
Yeah, it's very tempting to try to just crush it off the tee, but staying in the middle, I would argue, is more important, probably.
Yes. Long bid here coming.
Long
Still,
bid for
this
3.
is way more uphill than it looks on camera.
And quite far, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
I
was trying.
We had a ripping tailwind, and I had a ripping headwind here on the putt, and I
Nice.
almost missed that one high.
Wow, yeah.
So it was... That hole is definitely tricky and one that can either make or break your day come tournament time for sure.
Now you have another shorty here.
This one is a little too wooded.
I missed my gap. You want to go, through that gap, I think.
Not bad.
It's probably the main fairway, but there's a lot of trees on this one.
If you get a look,
It's
you
like
kinda
220 or something like that.
I'm just a little right there on that long bid.
It's one where if you throw a good shot and get lucky, you can maybe get a deuce.
Yes.
But at the same time, you're not like... I was disappointed by that, but you're not super disappointed if you walk away with a 3 here.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
because it's going to be rare to get a 2
Absolutely.
for anybody.
Definitely agree. Sound effects.
Jawbreaker magnet.
All right, I like this hole.
This is about a 300-foot turnover, or
Yes.
better as a turnover, we determined.
I think so.
That's my meteor doing its
He
thing.
gets way down there. Sneaks through a couple trees, but mostly flew the fairway the whole way. That was a nice shot.
Oh yeah, I was super happy with that.
Yes.
Any trees that got by were right, like on the green. You
So
know.
I'm thinking
So
meteor too, and I just kind of turf this one, as they would say. I just threw this way too low.
Still not bad though. You
Fought through quite a
It's a
ways.
long look.
Yeah, not exactly what I was
You
trying
can see
to do,
my
though.
green on the ground on the right there too. But good attempt.
Yeah, tried to make the correction from the last one, but decided to miss left this time instead.
So I was probably just outside 20 feet there.
Yeah, that's a
Happy,
good putt.
happy
Good
with that
putt.
one. This one was about 280, slightly uphill. You want to get around that bush.
Just like that. The
Yeah.
basket's just tucked around that corner, probably pin high of that small bush you can see there.
Yeah.
And just like that, like those
Yeah.
are the shots you want to throw.
Mine was a big Z crank, and yours was a Raptor.
Here. Yep. And if you do that,
Because
you'll
Luke throws farther than me.
if you throw a nice forehand high, so you get yourself a look at 2. It's a pretty straightforward hole.
Yeah, if you have a serviceable forehand, as they say. Backhand would be a bit trickier.
Yes. Way to play the tree kick.
Yeah, that's the way you do this one.
Straight tunnel shot here. A little bit finished to the right, so we're both throwing forehand.
Straight would be fine
Yes.
on this,
I
because it is quite short.
I determined that with the second throw. I even went a little left, and I was still like 10 feet away. So, it's.
You had a lot of close long ones.
I hit metal a lot of times this round.
All right. And I'm taking, I don't know if this is conventional or unconventional, but I think it's a bigger gap over there, so I took that gap.
Yeah. I'm going to try to lace this one up the middle. This one goes down and up a hill on a preferable flex line. That zone is just being overstable today.
You looked really happy with that one.
I'm hitting trees left and right out here, people. Even do it on my upshot, but got a pretty fortunate kick.
All right, and there's where mine lands. I did get shut down short.
Yeah.
You could do a hyzer on the gap that I took too. That was close.
That's a good bid.
That was quite uphill. Didn't really look it, but it was uphill.
I'll take my 3 there. Move on. Now this
What hole are we on now? This is
hole 11, I believe.
we're doing this video all in one.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
This one is another one with a lot of trees. All right.
Yeah. You basically just want to hit this gap that we're hitting
Yeah.
and just move left.
Cut off distance. You just want to
Yes.
cut off distance. Like mine, I was pretty happy with, honestly.
Yes. 3ing this hole is definitely a win.
Yes.
It's a very bonus.
You walk away with 3. You're not like disappointed, really.
For sure.
That was a lucky shank. Did not mean to
Yeah.
put it out that far to the right. Kind of stuck to my hand.
Worked pretty well.
Yeah. Got
So
lucky.
I got pretty far up here. Zayla actually put that one in.
Oh, and the slow-mo.
Yeah, the Taylor slow-mo's back, people.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Nice long one there. That was good.
I'd like to thank my sponsors for the one good shot I've thrown so far this round. Anyway, this one, my idea here was throw my fierce on hyzer.
It was
and slow flip it up to flat, kind of.
Not a bad idea, but definitely the gap gets wider for the forehand.
Yeah.
With the angle on it.
It's just hard to finish straight enough. And this was a pretty tricky shot to be left with, and I just kind of...
Yeah, that was way more pinched off than it looked.
Yeah.
From where I was standing with the camera, he had basically nothing there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
another
the wind
long...
just kind of dropped that one.
It was quite windy. It was a nice day, actually.
Oh,
it was warm, but...
there was a lot of wind out there.
It was breezy.
And I really thought I made that one.
Yeah.
So sometimes you take fours, people. It's okay.
And this is me learning. This is me learning something. Okay?
Yes, this hole is very tricky.
I learned you do not want to do that.
So this hole is probably like 430 feet or so. Or at least it seems like it. And there's a cliff basically both right and left side. You just want to keep it down the middle here. Getting a 3 on this hole. I will say when we come to play the tournament here, I will most likely be playing this hole for a 3. Because getting a 2 would be
I definitely will. Me getting there for a look is very unlikely.
And this is
so
more
I might drive forehand, or I might just throw like a stalker straight.
Yes.
Instead of a full driver.
So he still almost has nothing here. But check this out.
That gap was smaller than the first one. I'm telling you, that was a jawbreaker zone.
I was just impressed by that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
It's a great up and down.
Saved the 4 at least.
This
is a unique hole.
Very downhill. So here's a tip. When you're throwing downhill, your disc is gaining speed because of gravity, right? So it's going to make your disc fly straighter. Right. So just so you guys know, when you're throwing really downhill, you might want to throw something a little more stable to counteract the natural forces.
And probably throw with more downward angle than you think you need.
Right.
Like we did not do there.
Exactly. Both of ours kind of popped up and...
That shot was 100 times better than my drive.
Oh, that was impressive.
That was actually a really tricky backhand up
Surveying
shot.
the ground like a golf putter.
Thanks,
and just kind of sliding right up there.
Reading the green is what they call that, yeah.
So this one, I'm trying the fierce slip up again, because I'm risky like that. And this was what I meant to do on the other one. This was probably my best shot of the day.
If you got it, use it. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, no. That fierce is very, very utility.
And I'm going to demonstrate the other way with my first run Raptor here.
Yeah, forehand.
And I didn't turn it over enough.
It was close.
It was
but
clean.
He hit nothing.
Okay, it's pin high, right? But it's way over there.
So far right. It's hard to hit nothing on that shot, and you really just
there's a lot
showed
of
us
trees
the way to do that.
That takes skill too, to not hit anything when there's so many things to hit.
He's been playing a long time, people.
Yeah, that takes practice.
This hole 16, par 5, close to 800 feet, and I just worm burner. I think that's what they call it.
So we're looking to like wrap up the round at this point. We're like, okay, 3 more holes, and we walk up here and we're like, oh.
But it's not a bad hole.
No, it's a great hole. We just weren't expecting it because we haven't played here and didn't really do our homework beforehand.
No. So after this, I was left with a pretty tricky shot, and I thought I cured this. And I just caught a tree on the right side. Dropped me to a serviceable spot, though.
Yeah. Without that last tap, that would have been great.
I was just like, wow, way to curl up right behind that tree, make that shot a little bit trickier.
Yeah, and that was my stalker.
It was in a great
just to go straight. And this is a force.
Got way up there. That's what you want to do in 2. Because from there, it's a pretty easy 4.
For sure, yeah.
And a birdie on this hole.
And 4s are not bad on a hole like this, I would say.
So that fierce MVP the last 2 holes put that right under it.
That was a sick shot.
Thank you. That disc is so understable. It's crazy.
Z zone.
ESP.
No, mine's a Z.
You sure? We've had this discussion before.
It's sort of swirly. It's more Z than ESP. Yeah, there you go.
Shameless plug.
The Luke Taylor World Stamp.
Go to Great Lakes Discs.
World Champ Stamp.
Go to Great Lakes Discs and use code 102-109 to save 10% on any purchase.
I think they still have a few Team Taylor stamped discs.
They have some Team Taylor tamped. Watch the Much Much video. Sleepy Hollow Disc Golf Course to get inside read on that.
Here's hole 17.
Yeah, all right.
Luke parked it, or nearly.
No, 20 feet away.
And it's like 340 pure hyzer basically. I got pin high easily, but that's a hard distance for me to do a grind hyzer. So I got scared of the left side and put it too far right.
Right.
Almost made.
We've both been close on all
I
those.
thought the
long
headwind
bids.
was going to help me. I thought I got that just right, and then it didn't stay up.
That felt great.
You did.
That felt great.
Good job.
I remember watching that clip back and being like, that was impressive.
Yes, sir.
I was very happy with that. So the Nuke OS make an appearance. I added the Nuke OS to my bag just for a little more stability in my distance driver slot, and
Yeah.
I have been loving it.
Yeah, this is like 360. You went for the pure hyzer route on this one as well, because you like to do loop things like that.
Right.
And I am going more for the straight, flex with the crank.
And it's looking pretty nice turning
And it's just
over.
got to miss.
that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
If you miss that bush going up the middle,
it would have
you'll
been.
get up to the green for a putt.
I'm pretty sure it would have probably skipped in, honestly.
Right. That'll leave you in
As it
pretty easy
is.
3 there.
Yep.
I gotta look here to 2 to finish my round with 4 in a row.
Yeah, great finish. If you make this.
That one
You
felt
did.
good.
That was good. Good job.
So overall, I like the course. I'm excited to play a tournament here.
Yeah, solid course. Solid
And-
course. Oop, watch the ice there.
I'm coordinated like that.
And
All
I'm
right.
letting Luke tap me out here.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, like it. And if you love, subscribe for some more awesome disc golf content. And until next time, have fun discing.
Later.